Can't believe this is the UK, as left groups begin more protests. In the heart of London, the air crackled with tension. A chill swept through the streets as protesters gathered, their chants echoing against the historic buildings that once housed the monarchy's grandest moments. This was not just another protest, it was a pivotal moment that would test the very fabric of the United Kingdom. But amid the chaos, a shadow loomed. What would the royal family's response be? It all began with a seemingly innocuous policy change. The government's latest proposal to increase taxes on the wealthy had ignited outrage, particularly among left-leaning groups. As people took to the streets, their anger quickly morphed into something more profound, an urgent call for systemic change. But what did this mean for the monarchy, whose wealth and privilege were often scrutinized? As the protests escalated, so did the conversation around the royal family's role in this unfolding drama. Viewers watching from home felt a mixture of concern and curiosity. What would the royals say? How would they navigate this turbulent sea of public opinion? Behind the gilded gates of Buckingham Palace, the atmosphere was anything but serene. Queen Elizabeth II, despite her advanced age, was acutely aware of the unrest. In her private chambers, she pondered the implications of the protests on her family's legacy. Would the monarchy remain a symbol of stability, or would it be viewed as an outdated institution clinging to power in a time of upheaval? As the protests grew larger, the palace released a carefully worded statement urging calm. But the response felt tepid, prompting fierce criticism from both sides of the political spectrum. The question hung in the air: was the royal family out of touch with the very people they were meant to serve? Just when it seemed the protests would dominate the news cycle, an unexpected twist emerged. A member of the royal family, Prince Harry, known for his progressive views, announced he would be attending a protest in solidarity with the demonstrators. This shocking move sent shockwaves through the media and public alike. Was this a bold statement of support or a reckless gamble? As the day approached, speculation ran rampant. What would Harry say? Would he advocate for change? Or would he face backlash for stepping outside the royal family's traditionally neutral stance? The stakes were high, and everyone was on edge, eagerly awaiting the prince's next move. The day of the protest arrived, and the streets were alive with energy. Thousands gathered, waving banners and chanting for justice. As Prince Harry made his way through the throng of people, the atmosphere shifted. Cameras flashed, capturing every moment as he engaged with demonstrators, listening to their stories and sharing in their frustrations. But just as he began to speak, a sudden commotion erupted. A faction within the crowd, disillusioned by the monarchy, began to shout him down. "You don't understand our struggle," they yelled. The scene was electric, with emotions running high, and the tension palpable. Would Harry's presence be a unifying force, or would it deepen the divide? Viewers at home held their breath, wondering how this royal presence would reshape the narrative. As the sun set on a tumultuous day, the fallout from the protest began to unfold. Harry's speech had struck a chord, igniting conversations far beyond the streets of London. Social media exploded with reactions, some praising his courage, others condemning him for his perceived betrayal of royal duties. But amid the chaos, a deeper question arose: could this moment mark a turning point for the monarchy? Would the royal family embrace change and connect with the younger generation, or would they cling to tradition in a rapidly evolving world? The palace remained silent in the aftermath, but whispers of change began to circulate. Could another royal family member step forward to bridge the gap? Would the monarchy find a way to evolve alongside the demands of its people? As the dust settled, the nation remained on edge, eager for the royal family's next move. Would they respond to the calls for change, or would they retreat into silence? As the screen faded to black, viewers were left with one haunting question: what does the future hold for the monarchy in a nation that is increasingly restless? The unfolding drama was far from over. Future protests were already being planned, and the royal family's next steps would be crucial in determining their relevance in modern Britain. As the camera panned out over the iconic skyline of London, the narrator's voice echoed, "Stay tuned, as we uncover the next chapter in this remarkable saga, a story that is far from finished." In an age where tradition meets transformation, the question remains: can the monarchy survive the storm? Don't miss what happens next.